Hey, what's up everyone? MonadoMax here. So today we're doing another video on why Sora will never be in Super Smash Bros. Mainly doing an updated video just because of the fact that I did not like that thumbnail we had. And I mean, well, my face is on it. Why is my face on it? It's for Sora. We're doing a Sora video, not... I don't know why that face is there. But all I ask from you guys is to please watch the full video. Last time I made this video, no one watched it. They did watch it, but they did not watch the full thing. I had so many dislikes, so many hate comments, and I got death threats, which is kind of ridiculous. But all I ask is that you please watch the full thing. If you don't agree, that's fine. But before leaving a comment like some of the people did on that video, I ask that you please watch the full thing. Thank you. Alright, so let's dig into some obvious points. I'm going to be talking about Disney. Now, please do not click off the video yet. A lot of people clicked off the video as soon as I said Disney in my last Sora video. That's kind of why I'm doing an updated one. Now, I talk about a lot of points with Disney that no one brings up into the discussion. So let's dig into some of those now. I want to bring up the fact that Disney is the one company that takes the most movie profits, or ticket profits, whatever you want to call it, out of movie theaters. Most companies take 40 to 50% of the ticket earnings from movie theaters. But Disney, however, they take 65% of the ticket earnings. And this was back in 2018. I'm sure they actually went up, insanely up actually, when they had movies like Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. And on top of that, Disney is one of the reasons why many movie theater companies are going out of business. Do you know why? It's because when a Disney movie comes out, most of the Disney movies are what keeps the box office numbers up insanely. But do you know what also that leads to? Movie theaters losing more profits off ticket earnings. That is why you're seeing theaters shut down. Sometimes you will see some theaters out there that won't even show certain Disney movies because of that very reason. This is a common thing from drive-in theaters. So, yeah. Also, another point. This again, we're talking about movies, but this should show you how greedy of a company Disney is. That is the whole Disney and Sony issues that happened pretty much over a year ago. And that was, in case no one knows, the Marvel Spider-Man movies, like connected to the MCU, of course. Disney didn't pay for any of that. That was all Sony. And Disney got a 5% cut out of that. I think that is a pretty good number, considering they paid for literally nothing. Basically, the deal expired, and Disney came to Sony, and they were like, hey, we want a percentage increase. They asked for 50% of the movie's earnings. Now, what people don't realize with this, also, they weren't going to pay for the movie either. Sony was going to pay for the full movie, and Disney would take 50% of the movie's earnings. That is ridiculous. I know now the current new deal is 75% goes to Sony and Disney gets 25%. I don't know if this includes in terms of Disney paying for anything, because I mean, if Disney's not paying for anything, that is absurd. That is insane. This is why we won't see Sora in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, mainly because Disney is greedy. Alright, so now for my next point, I want to talk about Square Enix. Sakurai pretty much said in the Sephiroth presentation last week that Square Enix is pretty much the most difficult third-party company to work with. That's why, I mean, originally, you only had 2 Final Fantasy VII songs when Cloud was in the game. Cloud almost didn't even get to be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate because Square was being so difficult. The reason why I bring that point up is Nintendo's going to have to work with not only Disney, but Square also. So that's 2 companies Nintendo has to work with. At that point, it's going to be no profit for Nintendo, because Disney's going to ask for an absurd amount, Square's going to want an absurd amount, then you got to get to the music and all that. It just financially doesn't make sense. The only possible thing I could see in terms of Sora getting in Smash would probably be a Mii costume. I don't know how the pay percentages work with that, but I assume Nintendo doesn't already make that much from the Mii costumes. they might be alright with letting Disney have a Mii costume and just barely making anything. That is the only possible thing I could see Sora getting into. So for my next point that I know probably a lot of people are going to comment on this video is, but Disney wants Sora in Smash. I'm sure Disney wants a lot of things, but at what cost? That's how the world works, dude. If somebody wants something, it doesn't matter if they want it, it's going to cost them money. Disney is a very greedy company, and I'm really surprised that no one is talking about this. All people bring up when it comes to like Sora not being in Smash is just the fact that Disney characters, but no, there's so many more reasons as to why Sora wouldn't be in Smash, and that's just the fact that Disney is so greedy, and again, two companies Nintendo's gonna have to work with. And in fact, Nintendo apparently, supposedly, this is supposed, Nintendo tried to get Sora in Smash. Kind of Funny Games reported on this, and they have a pretty good track record in terms of stuff they talk about on the podcast and everything. And basically they were saying that they were trying to get in touch with Square, everything was working out, but then Disney Japan came in and screwed everything up. So again, that's supposed information. I'm gonna trust it because I trust Kind of Funny Games. They've been pretty accurate with a lot of things and have gotten so many things leaked before so many other people. And the fact that I really wish people would open their eyes and realize there's more to why Sora would not be joining Smash. People need to realize things. Life costs money. It's not that easy. I don't care if Disney said, oh, we would love to have Sora in Super Smash Bros. There's a lot of things people love in this world, but at what cost? They're going to be like, money, money, money. That's how the world works. Everything costs money. There's so many things people would love, but it doesn't happen because people want money for it. Alright, so another thing I want to bring up that might not be a strong point, but I do think it's something we should consider. So I'm going to say, I don't think this would be like pure evidence as to why Sora would never happen. There is workarounds to this, but this is still a point we need to talk about. And that is Disney and censorship. Disney is very funny about things. They don't like having certain things on their platforms or something with their name on it. They do not like that. And if Sora got in Smash, Sora would be around characters like Bayonetta. And in case you guys don't know, Disney has a very popular streaming service called Disney Plus. They have 0 rated R content on there. Even have censored episodes of The Simpsons on there. You don't a lot of The Simpsons actually is censored on there. There's movies on Disney Plus that they have censored certain scenes because it doesn't look good for their brand. Do you really think if Disney was to go that extreme on their Disney Plus platform, I mean, even going with Simpsons, I mean, that's pretty ridiculous because that's stuff you should expect from a show like The Simpsons. Do you really think they would be okay with having a character like Sora being with Bayonetta? And now, granted, Nintendo's done an amazing job of censoring Bayonetta in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but it's more of the point that Sora is right beside a character like Bayonetta. So I hope what I'm trying to say makes sense, and I'm not going to use this as a strong point to say Sora would not be in Smash Bros., but I seriously think this is something we should consider just with the fact that how Disney is about censorship. Alright, so for the next point that I'm pretty sure we all can agree on, I don't really think many people are still thinking Sora is going to be in with the recent news that Sephiroth is joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and the fact that Geno is a Mii costume. I would think we're all in the same boat that, yeah, Sora was never going to happen in the first place. And I tried telling people, but I got death threats and I handled it a responsible way. But anyways, I think we can all agree that there's probably no more Square Enix content coming to Smash Bros. And why I say that is, well, they brought back all the Square Enix Mii costumes now. If there was to be another Square character, they would have saved the Chocobo Mii costume for that. In case you guys don't know, Nintendo has been releasing their previous Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS Mii costumes in, like, waves. So when Sephiroth came out, they brought back the Chocobo Mii costume and the Geno costume. Typically, they've been only bringing back one costume per character. And I feel as if this is kind of my theory, so I mean, you guys can agree to disagree, but I feel like if there was to be another Square Enix character, they would have saved either Geno or Chocobo for that character. They wouldn't release both of those Mii costumes along with Sephiroth. Alright, so that's the end of this video. I hope I didn't come across as a jerk, but this topic kind of gets me frustrated, mainly just because of the fact that I got death threats, so many hate comments, so many comments that people didn't even finish my Sora video on. So when the Sora topic gets brought up, it kind of frustrates me just because of that community always not listening to me. And if you agree to disagree, if you disagree with how I feel, that's perfectly fine. All I ask is that you guys watch the full video, because with my last Sora video, no one did that. And to the people that originally did leave a bad comment, I asked them to please rewatch it, and they actually did, and they said I made some good points. So, if you guys actually made it to the end of the video, I just want you to say the keyword Chocobo. Alright everyone, make sure to check out our channel, / the subscribe button. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and check out the Discord server. This is going to be our last Smash Bros video for a bit. I actually wasn't planning on doing another one so soon, but it made sense to do it, especially I hated that thumbnail really bad. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.